for you.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Sorry, last time I couldn't have the live stream. I was so busy, honestly. So okay, never mind. So let's start with Bitcoin. Last time when I was talking with Bitcoin last week. I said, well, we were here, right? We were here, and I said, well, technically speaking, yes, it is a reversal, right? In one the chart, where Bitcoin broke actually here the MA55, and after that, the target was between $20,000, $19,500. That level was the key level in macro time, as I said before. If we break, I mean, if we see Bitcoin breaking this area around here, we will see 17K again, right? So the idea was like, okay, Bitcoin must hold this area. Yes, and bounce, right? A bounce, and much better, of course, if we see a break of the MA55, at least a test, right? Honestly, when I was looking for longs here, yeah, actually, and I opened a long position to the 4-hour chart to the MA55 around maybe 20K, 20,500 around there, and that's it. It's nothing more. Okay, so the thing here is like, this is what's the prediction for our chart, and after that the prediction always is going to be to the downside. That's it, right? Because I cannot predict the future. So what happened after that? Let me show you here. Let me show you here in one the chart. Okay, in 4 hour. Okay, let me show you in 4-hour chart. I think it's better. Yes, here. I opened a long position here, and I think that's around 700 on there, and I was looking for the test here, exactly here. I closed my position there. Here, exactly here, exactly from here, and that's it. After that, I was looking for a short position where I opened a short position here, and I got stopped here in this pump. So, one second. Okay, 1 second here. Okay. As you can see here, Bitcoin actually, I was looking for a test in one the chart here, in one the chart, because well, the prediction is going to be always to the downside. In this case, actually, Bitcoin did something very good, broke the MA55, and also, well, now we are technically speaking not in uptrend. I cannot say it's an uptrend, of course not. I think we are now in sideways between this point around 20K and also $25,000. Why this potential range? Yes, potentially yes. And also, if I said in my private channel, potentially we will see a spike, maybe $26,000, $27,000, and from there I will start looking for a major signal. I mean, for shorts. Now, what happened right now? Yesterday, Bitcoin actually was pumping, and right now we are here at $26,500. Let me tell you something here. These kind of moves in my many years trading, they are rare. They are rare. I mean, the last time when I saw this kind of price action was in 2019, where Bitcoin actually was at here. Was let me see, exactly here. Bitcoin just in one day here broke the MA55 in 2019, and after that was in sideways here, and after that to the moon, right? So that is the thing potentially I am looking for, maybe not now, maybe in couple weeks. The reason is very simple, because even with this bounce, right, so powerful and so green, wow, to the moon, this is not reversal in macro timeframes. I have very bad news for you, because maybe you are very bullish. I know, right? It's green, beautiful, yes. The thing here is like, you see the MA55 here, we have a very obvious range in macro timeframes between the MA21 here, MA21 is around $22,000 and $25,000, where of course we can see some weeks here in macro timeframes in weekly chart, for example, some tests to $26,000, $27,000, even 28 around here. But as long as we don't have a very strong bullish candle like this, imagine this candle here, this green candle here, but here, right, breaking here, imagine this candle like this, as long as we don't have this candle like this, very strong, very powerful, above, I would say above the 55 or maybe 20%, 15% above there, this is not even reversal. The reversal is something like this. Let me teach you right now here. Is this is a bounce here. You will see a pullback, yes, after, of course, the price is very far away from the MI55. And here, my friend, in the future, imagine this is the MI55, MI21. In the future here, yes, if it holds, the price, yes, this is reversal, and after that to 1 million you want. As you can see here, this is just in micro time frames, is just, well, market makers, they are playing with our feelings. That is the thing. So is looking green? Yes. Is looking powerful? Yes. Should I buy right now? No, thank you. No, no thanks. In my case, I am flat since I bought 16K around there, and I sold around $24,000 here. And after that, I am flat. I didn't buy here, honestly. I didn't buy here anything. I am still flat. I am just actually testing my new system of trading. Every 5 years, like the Olympics, every 5 years, I invest like 4 or 5 months looking for improvements in my system of trading. Well, the thing here is like right now, yes, is bullish, yes. To the moon, maybe yes, but it depends on the time frames. Why? Because, well, let me show you something. One of the most powerful setups in one-day chart is showing up right now. Yep. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Well, get ready for this because, well, you are bear. Maybe this could be a good chance. Of course, is green? Yes. The direction is to the upside? Yes. It's still to the upside? Yes, of course. Yes, it's still to the upside. It's still bullish. Yes, I know you are excited. The thing here is like we have a fresh buy signal here. Well, not fresh. This weekend, yes. And as you can see here, Bitcoin is pumping, breaking a new high. Yeah, market makers, this is the game. Always I saw the same thing. Shorts here, and after that, killing all the shorts here. And after that, what do you think is going to happen to the money 1 million? Right? No. The thing here is like, in my experience, right, of course, we will see this maybe 1 week or 2. And after that, you will see now the turn for bears, right? The reason for this is because now one of the most powerful setups for shorts, yes, for shorts, is showing up right now. Let me show you here. We have bearish divergence here from this point and this point. Let me show you here. Yeah, bearish divergence here, right? Okay, play out. Very good. Now we have a new hill here forming. Yeah. So we will have a 3 strikes of bearish divergence very soon, maybe next week. Yeah. Where Bitcoin, of course, will keep pumping. You are trading in 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart. Perfect. Fair enough, right? So you will see this bounce here, maybe 26, 27, 28,000. Very good, yes. And in some point, when finally people, they are, oh my God, you see Bitcoin 50K, next target. You know, we are in the next bull market. This is the next bull market. All the things I heard from, many times. We will have what we will have. Well, we will have something like this, right? 3 strikes of bearish divergence here. Yes. Where you will see the next sell signal here will form this, and you will have 3 strikes of bearish divergence. And after that, well, the last time when I saw this setup, well, actually just a few times per year. Let me show you here. The last time when I saw this setup was in 2021 in November. Where we have here, let me show you here. We have actually 2 examples. The first one is here. Let me show you in April 2021, where we have 3 strikes of bearish divergence, as you can see here. Yeah. And after that, what happened? Major crash. I'm not saying reversal. No, just major correction of 23%. And after that, when Bitcoin broke the momentum here, because in the volume, right, as you can see here, the next bounce, next signal was a beautiful bull trap. And as you can see here, to the downside, you see? So, my cat, sorry, let me close the door. Okay, so now, you're thinking, oh my God, I'm missing out. Bitcoin will go to the moon right now. I will never, it will keep pumping forever and ever because, right, it's a reserve of value. I think, of course, you're right. Yeah. The thing here is like, this is one of the strongest setups I have in my system of trading. Yeah. Where we have 3 strikes of bearish divergence, as you can see here. And also we have When we have OBB and CUR in the same page, yeah, they are in the same page. As you can see here, 3 strikes of bearish divergence, right? 3 strikes of bearish divergence to the moon, right? So that is the thing here I am looking for right now. I am flat right now. I mean, I have to be honest with you. I'm flat. I don't have altcoins. I don't have anything. I don't care. Yeah. I am just like research mode. I am testing my small account, getting wrecked very often because I have to improve this system of trading. This system of trading. Perhaps actually, let me tell you something. Maybe there is a probability I will not use any more ME55. Maybe. Yeah, I know. Maybe. Oh my God, really? Yes, maybe. Okay, so the thing here is like now we have here this setup forming right now. As you can see here, bearish divergence forming 3 strikes. Be careful with this, right? Be careful with this, because if we want to see invalidation, we have to see the hill even higher than this one. Because even if it's a little bit higher than this one, we are gonna have a massive bearish divergence. So now we have also OBB in the same page where we have here, well, bearish divergence, and after that, what is this? As long as OBB is below this area, we are gonna have also other bearish divergence. Now, it's gonna take time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. It will take maybe 1 week more. 1 week more, maybe, or maybe in April. So just enjoy now the ride, and you're making profits. Very good, fair enough. Congratulations. But you are thinking here, from here, Bitcoin will just pump to 1 million. Is very innocent. Now the thing here is like a 5-day chart. Let me show you here. 5-day chart. I will keep bullish. I will be bullish, still bullish, until as long as OBB, the price is above $23,300, where is the ME55. If this area breaks, my friend, if this area, for example, right, we see this bounce here, and after that, Bitcoin is in sideways here for maybe 1 month, and you see any close below $23,300, well, the moving average, they are stretching, as you can see here in 5-day chart. It will take maybe 1 month, I think. When you see this at top here, is because Bitcoin is getting ready for a major weekly move, no 1-day move, weekly move. You want an example? Very simple. Come here. You see, 2022 April. Bitcoin was in sideways for maybe 3 or 4 months. And what happened with the moving average? They were horizontal here, the moving average 100, and also ME55 and ME21. As you can see here, the distance between all of them, it was very small. Of course, in macro scale, right? Maybe $3,000 or $4,000, right? And after that, what happened? Major crash. Now, the direction, I know you don't like this, but it's still, I know maybe you, oh my God, this guy, I hate this guy, always. No, he's bearish always, right? Since 2021, he's bearish. It's like this. That's it. Yeah. Why? Because there is no momentum here. You see here, okay, we can, oh my God, this is a sell signal, yes, in 5-day chart, yes, 5-day chart here, and it's still like this. Now, one of the things I am looking for right now is potentially we will see a better divergence here in 5-day chart, or even weekly chart, something like this, right? Something like this. But the thing here is like, I have a system and I have to respect this system. I know your feelings, I know, right? Because suddenly I see the Discord group very active. Oh my God, you see the news, my God, the Fed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, people are excited, right? Yeah, I know. In my case, well, I don't have feelings anymore about trading. I like trading. That's it, but not like, oh my God, I lose. For example, I will tell you something. In this process of back testing, because I'm testing real money, actually, because I do it every 5 years. Actually, I am getting wrecked very hard, but I don't care. Why? Because I know this is a part of the process. It's not the same thing doing back testing with just paper trading. In my case, I am looking for actually a real improvement of my system of trading. So I have to put money in the table, yeah? And I am getting wrecked, but I don't care. Why? Because all the 2022, 2021, believe me, was very good, actually. So I cannot complain. So it's a process. So now, the thing here is like, I am doing this because after I finish my research, I think, well, my performance as a trader will be much better. So let's see. Okay, let's continue here. I know you are bullish here. Yes, I know the feeling. I understand. I respect that. But as I said before, I have a system of trading. As long as Bitcoin is above $23,000, okay, Very good. 26, 27, 28 dollars. Yes, of course. But that is gonna be a major sell opportunity in the macro timeframes. The reason is because the answer is simple. There is no time. There is no time for Bitcoin to keep just pumping forever and ever. Why? Because, well, the hill here in curve, as you can see here, the hill is actually very high. I would say maybe 70, 80% of development, as you can see here. So you can see some weeks, remember, in one day chart. Yes, looking for 27, 28 if you want, right? But no more than that, I think. So the thing here is like when you see the sell signal, the real one, the real sell signal here is going to be actually this very destructive because it's going to be a combination of one day chart, three various divergence, three strikes of various divergence. And also, let me show you here. We have here a 2-day chart forming, of course, various divergence. So maybe you are new in this live stream. I like to apply just 1 time or 2 times per year because it's actually very hard, very, very hard. You have to really master your system of trading. If you do that, it's like the cascade system. You can use, there is a book like Trading the Sun by Mark Douglas. It's very, very, very impressive how this guy, he was using different time frames to actually enter in the market. And I applied that system from him in my system, of course, with my own rules. And where I call this system like cascade system, where I use, for example, right, weekly chart, 1-day chart, and 12-hour chart, for example, right? So if I see in weekly chart is going to form a sell signal very soon, I am looking for a sell signal in 1-day chart, and the trigger should be maybe 12-hour chart, for example, right? In the reality, that thing is extremely hard. But if you do it, maybe you will do it maybe 1 or 2 times per year, yeah, and you will be able, actually, you will have the possibility to catch this kind of moves like this. 3-4 months in short. For example, in my case, I did it in 2021, and the second time I had the opportunity to do it in 2022, just 1 time per year. So here, I open a short position at 66,600, and I close my position 50% at 44.45, and the second 50% at 33. And here I open a position at $46,000, and I close the first position at 28 at 30K, and the second short was from 30K to 18K or something like that. But as I said before, it's just a few times per year. It's very complicated. It will take time, a lot of time, but it's possible. So the thing here is like, if someone is telling you, yeah, you will be a very good trader just in 1 month, just follow this video and buy this book or buy this course, whatever, they are just lying to you. When I have students, because I have some students in my past, just a couple of them, I am training with them 6 months, in average 6 months or 1 year, it depends, right? Because it's not easy. We have to trade. And I am telling you this right now because I need to answer one question. Actually, was very interesting. Someone asked me how long is gonna take for me to be good trader? Well, it depends, like dedication, how many hours, and also how many trades. For example, in my case, right, when I was trading with my mentor many years ago, I have to trade around 1,000 trades, so more than 1 year. It was very tough, very difficult, but worth it in the long term. The problem is like people, they don't do it actually in the real life, right? Just they give up. It's like they go to the gym 1 week, they don't see results, and just they give up. It's the same thing with trading. You don't see results in 1 week, just give up, right? In average, based on, I read this in one book. They said, in this book said, in average, a trader, they give up around 1 year. So if you are here in this channel more than 1 year, congratulations. Why? Because it looks like maybe you really want to improve yourself, and actually maybe you have the possibility to really become a very good trader. I'm not saying I am very good, of course not. Just I take losses like you, yeah. But in average, in the long term, my losses are less than my profits. Actually, yeah. So let's continue with technical analysis. I will stop talking about psychology of trading and kind of things. So the thing here is like now, right now I'm flat, totally flat, looking for these the various divergence forming in 1 day, 2 day, and 3 day chart. It will take maybe a couple of weeks, my friend. It's not like, oh yeah, I will looking for shorts. No. I will tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to be just watching The Last of Us. That's it. Sometimes the best trade is not trading. Because you are thinking, okay, long here, 100x, because Leo said we'll hit 28K. No, there is no setup right now here. You're thinking too long here? No, thank you. You follow this channel, you know I have a rule. Never long what the resistance. Never. Right? Never short the support. Right? Never. Right? No, but I feel it. I have this feeling I have to trade. Well, it's up to you, but I am no gambler. The thing here is like, no, thank you. So if you are scalping maybe 1 hour chart, maybe yes, you can do it. Maybe you won't. But even with that, I will not do it in my case. No. Why? Because I want to play safe. In this case, I know this bounce after 25% bounce of a Bitcoin just in 1 weekend. I don't know. I feel like it's very risky. Now, in 4 hour chart, we have sideways. That means, well, weekend is coming. Well, it's just 3 days, right? So sideways, right? The next trade potentially here in 4 hour chart is only if, at least with my system of trade, is using something like this, right? Testing the seller line here in the next buy signal in 4 hour chart. As long as it's above the MA21 and MA55, the trend is your friend. So that means all the pullbacks you see here, for example, you see right now, this, like this, crashing, right? Is to the upside. No shorts, just long positions in 4 hour chart. In 1 day chart, no way, no thank you. I will never buy there. And well, you want to buy there? Good luck with that, but not with me, okay? This is not for me. I miss it, yes, I don't care. I am flat and I'm happy with that. And I am happy with that because this is the mentality people didn't understand. They are very upset because they are not making profits. In my case, I am more happy because I am not losing. Do you understand? When you think about trading, don't focus just, oh yeah, I want to make $10,000 a month. No. The mentality should be, at least in my opinion, is I don't want to lose $10,000 a month. You understand? I want to focus in risk management. Risk management is the most. If you're not making money right now or you're making profits, at least you have to focus in your risk management, minimize your risk management, and protect your capital. You have to do whatever, all the things you have to do to protect your capital, and risk management is the most, okay? So if you are thinking to enter here, because believe me, I got like more than 100 private messages right now, same as 2021, people asking me, should I buy Bitcoin right now? Seriously. It's a serious question. Why always you are sending me messages every time when Bitcoin is doing this? When it's too late. Why? In my case, I cannot complain. Why? Because I bought Bitcoin at 16, 17 here, 16, 17K, and I closed here. That's it. That is my trade. Of course, in a spot, that's it. It's over. I close my positions in altcoins, in Bitcoin, whatever. Yeah. So right now here, again, to the moon, right? Careful here. Okay, careful here, because macro timeframes they will at least in weekly chart, this is not enough to change or reverse a trend. It's still the same thing I am saying, like maybe almost 1 month. It's still like this. Okay. I know my technical analysis is not popular, right? But honestly, I don't care. As long as my system is, well, good enough, I don't care. The thing here is like this, and of course, we will have to wait more time. Now, let's study a little bit the past, because I think now makes sense to study what we can do here, because, well, this price action now, we have some examples here. For example, here in 2019 here, I remember very well here. I was trading, and let me show you here, 1 moment here. Yeah, here. You see it is a top, it's testing the MA55 here. The projection always is gonna be like this, right? Now, the thing here is like, if you see here, yeah, compare, please pay attention of this price action. We are gonna compare this price action with 2023. The biggest difference between this move and this move, this move and 2023 right now, today, is the momentum. time. What do you, when we have here the buy signal here in weekly chart 2018, yeah, perfect, very good. Target, MA55, perfect, is there, good. But the timing here, well, we will have to wait. I mean, there is a very good chance to see a break here. Why? Because we have time. We need to see the heel doing something like this, right? Like this, yeah. That's why Bitcoin in that time had a very good chance to break the MA55 because time, right? Something like this. Second thing here is like in the monthly basis, Bitcoin was found support here. It is the MA55, the MA55 in the monthly chart. Bitcoin tested MA55 and it was holding the MA55 out. It was acting as support. Plus, we have OBB crossing the seller line here. You see MA55. So the momentum is right. It was right in 2018. In my case, I remember I bought in the spot, right? $3,600 around there, around here. And I was looking for MA55. But after I saw again the chart, I decided to keep my position open, well, in a spot. And I was looking for at least maybe $11,000 or $12,000 in that time. So compare this chart. You see, this chart is here. And let's go right now to the chart right now we have. Okay, let me do that here. What we have here. You know what? I'm going to do something else, something different. I'm going to split the screen here. And I'm going to show you here 2018, as you can see here. Yeah. 2018. Let me remove okay, well, I'm going to clean the chart. Perfect. We have here the momentum. And I'm going to show you here. Okay, good. Let me just remove the VWAP. Okay, the volume profile. Perfect. And I'm gonna just show you right now what we have here in 2023. This is the momentum, as you can see here, testing the MA55 here in 19, sorry. As you can see here, we have the momentum here, yes. And here, what is happening? The momentum is not the same, right? The heel here of our curve is actually very high. So Bitcoin actually is trying very good. It's doing a very good job trying to break the MA55. The problem here in 2023, Bitcoin is not just only trying to break the MA55 in weekly chart. It's also trying to break the MA55 in what? In the monthly chart as well, as you can see here. This is not a break, my friend. This is not a break. It's a test, okay? So in 2019, Bitcoin was found the support in 2055, and now in 2023, Bitcoin is fighting with two moving average, technically speaking, the monthly here and also the weekly chart at the same time, okay? That's why in the macro scale, I am very conservative, looking for a potential pullback in the long term. Of course, I will be very bullish for Bitcoin in the macro scale if Bitcoin actually breaks the MA55, both, right? The weekly and the monthly together, and do something like this. And after that, oh my God, I didn't buy at 16K. I don't care. Why? Because when I will wait, watching Netflix, waiting for this macro pullback, and I will buy maybe at $24,000, $25,000, maybe around there, because I know in the macro scale, something like this, Bitcoin will pump at least maybe 4 or 5 times. For example, here, from after the break, yeah, it's like almost 200%. After the break here, well, now you see 500%. So if this break happens, for example, something like this, right? Something like this, well, in average, I would start looking for maybe 3 or 4 times the price, something like this, 85, 90%, $90,000, something like that. You see? So the thing here is the timing. And well, as I said before, I was studying this chart all this weekend. Because now some guys say, oh, Leo, you were wrong. Why? Because Bitcoin is pumping right now again. It depends on the time frame you're watching. Because in weekly chart, my technical analysis is still the same. Do you see Bitcoin right now breaking the MA55? No, actually it got rejected again. Well, not rejected, but it's resistance, as you can see here. So we will have to wait more time, but timing here is extremely important. Now, let's talk about now the USD dominance. Yeah, because now I want to know what is going to happen for USD dominance here. Remember, USD dominance is, well, the dominance of a stablecoin, USDT, because it's the most used altcoin, sorry, stablecoin. Now, let me show you here. I know this is nasty, right? It's looking nasty, yes. And I said in my life a couple days ago, it's looking nasty, yes. It's looking bad, yeah. But even with that, I know, I know. People will hate me because of this, but this is like this. Why? Same as Bitcoin, same thing as Bitcoin, right? What? The timing. Look at this. The curve is actually maybe 70, 80%, something like that. When you see this again, the slope is getting positive here. Well, this thing is just in sideways here. As long as it's closing about the MA55, or even maybe a test, maybe around here, around maybe 6%, yes, I am still bullish. Still looking for a potential bounce. So right now here, this reaction, yes, I said before, remember, this is the upside where I am looking for maybe 7%, 8% around there. And after that, potential a pullback. Yes, now it's a pullback. The reality here is like USD dominance is still holding the MA55. Now, if we go here to 1-day chart, what is this? Now we can say here, okay, we have the signal ADX negative here, but now we have, for me at least, we are in a very clear sideways range from where 8% is the resistance and also 6% is the resistance. Now, you are asking me, well, what I should do? Well, this is like this. Of course, not today. It will take maybe 10 days or maybe 2 weeks. But as long as USD dominance is still above the MA55 here, it's still to the upside, right? I cannot be bearish here because, as you can see here, curve is very, I mean, like the hill. I mean, the development, as you can see here, is not. I mean, I don't feel comfortable shorting here or saying, oh yeah, it's going to crash, because every time when you see here in the weekly chart, you see weekly chart, what happened here, every time is like this, right? It's like this. The problem is the timing, right? Timing. Yeah, people, they want to see green candles right now or red candles right now. So the thing here is like, you have to wait. We will have to wait maybe more time. But the thing is, the technical analysis is still the same in weekly chart. Now, okay, let's continue now with the SP500. Something very interesting here is like Bitcoin, at least this weekend, is not following actually the SP500. Let me show you here the SP500 here. First of all, here we don't have the same setup here for Bitcoin and SP500. That is good. Maybe yes, actually yes. But as you can see here, weekly chart is still the same. It's still the same. It's still to the downside. Now, remember, looks like the SP500 is in range between this point and this point. Remember the speculation in weekly chart. Well, in this, with this signature here, we have sideways and falling, right? So we have this setup, and we will have this setup maybe after a couple months. Okay, so if you see the seller line testing here, and SP500 is still holding here around $3,800, yes, that projection is going to change, and you will see my arrow to the upside, but it's still to the downside. I cannot change it. Yeah, I cannot do it, not yet. Now, in 1-day chart is a little bit different. I am looking for a test to maybe 4,000. So that means Bitcoin will keep pumping a little bit more, maybe $27,000, 28, maybe maximum. Yeah, and this is going to be just a test to the MA55, and always is going to be to the downside, always, right? You see, we have bullish divergence here, bullish divergence. Now it's in progress, it's working here. In the moment when you see the ADX getting negative here, you will see the MA55 here testing. The thing here is, like, for me, is looking more like sideways price action right now. The price action is looking more like a sideways here. So that's good. Yeah, at least it's not crashing. Honestly, I am still looking for $3,700 to be tested. If we see that level, maybe we will see a very strong bounce, maybe in some point. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to continue now with some altcoins. The first one is, I'm going to start talking about Ethereum, because, you know, Ethereum is bullish, right? Bullish. Everything is bullish. Okay, so we have here the same thing. Ethereum now is gonna keep pumping. The answer is, the question is, hey, is gonna keep pumping? Yes. Should I buy? Well, at least not me. No, thank you, not with me. You want to buy here? Fair enough, but no, thank you, not for me. So here for me is resistance. Here is for me is all the area of support here. So where the projection is still to the upside, and same as Bitcoin, we are gonna see potential better divergence forming here, where we have here better divergence here. So that means, well, we will see maybe a potential test to maybe $2,000, around $2,000 should be maybe the area. If you are trading futures, maybe it makes sense. If you're looking for long position, maybe yes, just manage risk. And be careful with this, because let me show you here the weekly chart here. Weekly chart is still exactly the same as Bitcoin here. Testing the MA55 here, trying to hold here, and the heel actually is, well, as you can see, same setup. So, okay, so let's continue with more altcoins. Let me see, I have a request. Okay, Gala. Let me see. Okay, you please specify your time frames, specify what you want to see, because I don't know your target. I don't know you are in 4-hour chart, 1-day chart, I don't know. The thing here is in 1-day chart. Let me show you here in 1-day chart what I see. In 1-day chart, the momentum is still to the upside. Yes, still to the upside. The question is, ask to yourself, is this thing pumping? Not really. In weekly chart, not anymore. As you can see here, we have this buy signal here with bullish divergence from this point and this point, this point and this point to the moon. Yes, okay, a bounce. Target, testing the MA21. Perfect, okay. Let me see if I can see the volume profile. Well, no, we don't have enough data. The thing here is like, this is the MA21, sorry, and after that, it's in sideways. So be careful here, because if I have to trade this myself, here is the moment to take profits for me, right? For me. If for you, you think like this is what will hit 1 million, it's up to you. But in my case, I will just take profits because I am a trader. My technical analysis is very realistic. It's not like, oh yeah, let's buy this thing and let's wait for the next 100x, right? Returns. That is like you're trying to win the lottery. So in my case, I am very realistic with my targets. So as a trader, if I bought here around here, I will just close my position here. Why? Because the time, exactly the same thing. The momentum is actually, the development of this thing is actually like 80-90%. So then when you see a sell signal here, you will see sideways, and after that, projection to the downside. Of course, I am talking about the weekly chart, so it will take a couple of weeks, maybe 1 month or 2. Okay, so let's continue with more coins. Let me see Solana. Solana is one of my favorites, of course, for trading, right? For trading. I like the project too, but let me show you here. Solana is still the same thing. It's bullish. No, it's not bullish. Why is bullish? Why? Tell me why it's bullish. Why? As long as Solana is below all this area is not bullish. It's just in a beautiful downtrend. You see, this in the mid-21, getting rejected. It's not following Bitcoin, as you can see here. So the thing here is like the development of here of Solana is the same thing. You will see maybe something like this. I know you don't like to see, oh no, but my God, this guy always, I want to hear. Bitcoin will go to 1 million. Okay, if you are thinking that way, maybe this is not your channel, because as I said before, I am talking about, the title is very, 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 I mean, you can read the title of this live stream, Realistic Technical Analysis, right? Well, actually, many of them. No. It was a clickbait. To the moon, right? To the moon, yeah, of course. Okay, so let's continue here with more altcoins. One of them I was watching actually before. It was iOS, as you can see here. Let me show you here. Why I'm interested in this coin is because this coin did something like, it's one of the oldest coins, and people, they don't care anymore about this coin. But, well, maybe you don't know about this coin. Is like from 2017, very old. The thing here is like iOS broke all the levels since 2018. As you can see, this level was very strong, very powerful here, broke this area, and now is in below this area. It's around $1. Now, let me show you here. With the weekly chart like this, like this, and it's not following Bitcoin as well. It's not following Bitcoin. You will see potentially new lows in the future for iOS. So now let's talk about, for example, Link. The question is, do you see Link following Bitcoin in this pump? No. As you can see here, it's not following Bitcoin. Why? Why is not following Bitcoin? ask yourself, well, if Bitcoin is pumping, why the altcoins? Many altcoins, they are not pumping. Well, it's because the momentum is almost over for them. As you can see here, same thing. We are going to see potential sell signal here. So in the next sell signal for Bitcoin, there is a very good chance you will see all the altcoins crashing as fuck. That's why I don't buy altcoins right now. I know, maybe I am very wrong. Maybe Cardano will hit $30. Maybe yes, you are right. But this is like this. This is like this, and this is like this, okay? This is like this. That's it. So let me show you more. You want me to check Matic, for example. Matic. Okay, let's talk about Matic. Matic, we have here the momentum here. We have a potentially better divergence. Let me see here. Yes, we have a better divergence. Oh my God, we have a better divergence in weekly chart here from this point and this point. So sideways here, all this is gonna be just sideways here, sideways. In the moment when you see this signal here, you will see the better divergence forming from this point and this point, and after that to the moon, right? I will start looking for maybe 50 cents in the long term. I know, maybe it's not a technical analysis you want to hear. You want to hear like Bitcoin will go, or my favorite altcoin will go to the moon, and we will have the next bull market like 2020, but I don't think so. At least not this year. I am looking for maybe that situation in 2024. Okay, so let's continue with more altcoins. Let me see. One of them I am watching right now is Litecoin. Why? Because Litecoin has a halving, right? Same fundamental thing like Bitcoin every 4 years. I mean, technically speaking, every time when we have this FOMO, right? I mean, next year, Litecoin, actually, the performance is very good. Actually, as you can see here, every 4 years, we have this momentum, right? So right now here is an uptrend here. And I said, hey, this is to the downside. This is to the downside. And now what happened here? Crash. Perfect. Good. Targets. Well, I miss it. 64, 65 was my target. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Why? Because as you can see here, the ADX is negative and curve is negative here. Yeah. So as long as this signal is present, it's still sideways and downside, where honestly, in my humble opinion, Litecoin, based on my experience in the previous halvings on all the stuff, is just in macro range, as you can see here, where potentially we will see other tests to the top of the range here. So that's why I am looking for this actually. Yeah, I am looking for this coin in the long term, of course. It's a long-term play. It's not like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen right now. Of course not. It's like maybe 1 year. After I see the macro correction, I'm looking for Bitcoin. After that, I will start looking for buying again altcoins in the long term. Okay, so let's continue with something. Solana, let me see. Gala in 1-day chart, I think. Let me see again Gala here in 1-day chart. 1-day chart, short term. Well, short term define short term. I don't know. Okay, in 1-day chart, let me see here, it's bouncing here. Okay, first of all here, I will start looking for other leg up to maybe 0.50 and no more than that. After that, maybe just sideways and downside. Okay, so let's continue now with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, what is the Nasdaq? Okay. This is, I mean, this chart is not looking that bad. Let me see here. Yes, by signal bullish divergence here. Yeah, I mean, the Nasdaq is looking much better than this P500 here. It's looking much better. As you can see here, it's still trying to break the MA55. Potentially, it could do it. Maybe yes, but it's gonna be a bull trap in the long term. Because, as I said before, I will be very bullish if I have this price action and a fresh buy signal forming here. For example, imagine this setup here. This setup exactly like this, but here. If we have this setup here, yes, I will be very, very bullish looking for a breakout. But here, no, thank you. It's not with me. This is still like this to the downside. Still. Okay. Let's talk about gold and silver because someone was asking me about gold. I forgot honestly. Yeah. And I said, well, as you can see here, that this technical analysis for a long time ago. I mean, I did it like last year in October, November. I said, hey, $1,000, 600, 500 is a big buy opportunity for me. Why? Because the monthly chart, well, the MI55 is there. The trend is my friend, and my best friend, well, is a trend, right? So this is like this. This chart is like this. You see now the results. Now here, buy all in because to the moon. No, of course not. No, thank you. No, thank you. If you didn't buy here at $1,500, I don't know what you're doing here, right? Of course not. So the thing here is like, we have still momentum to the upside. Yes, there is a good chance potentially gold will break the $2,000 mark. Maybe yes, actually yes, but in the process we will see a better divergence forming in the past, like something like this. So maybe 2024 is going to be very, very interesting because potentially we will see a new high here, 2000 more above 2000, and from there the sky is the limit. I don't know. We will have to use other techniques to try to check, like to see like what is could be like the potential target if we see that. But for me, this is looking for like consolidation here. It will take time. Okay, now let's continue with silver. Silver. Let me see here. Where is this? Where is silver? One moment. The last topic is about stable coins. I wanna share with you some. I'll use my opinion, of course. I respect. Maybe you know more about news than me, but something like for me is very concerning is happening right now, and maybe just I wanna share with you what I see in the markets right now. Silver. Where is silver? Okay, silver here. Okay, it's still. I mean, my friend, you asked me about this thing, and it's doing nothing. Sorry, I mean, it's in sideways here between 20 and maybe 25, 26, and that's it. It's gonna be there for maybe months. So that's why I don't trade these kind of things, because so you have to wait forever and ever. No, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about altcoins. First of all, here the last chart I wanna show you here is the dollar. Yeah, DXA. Where is the DXA? DXG. Yeah, here. Okay. As you can see here, we have still the momentum is still should be to the upside still. Let me see here. It's still to the upside. I know it's looking bad. Yes, it's looking like it's gonna break the MA55. It's testing the MA55 here, but as long as it's above 100, I am still looking for continuation. It's still. So I have to see a massive breakdown like this to zero to start talking like, oh yeah, maybe it's continuation to the downside and it's gonna break the trend. But the trend is still intact in weekly chart. Of course, it's still. So it's not looking healthy. I have to be honest. Yeah, but the timing is still like maybe a couple months to see this, right? So if I see the seller line here tested here, and this thing is just in sideways here, yes, I will start looking for a major breakdown. That means, well, Bitcoin will hit 1 million if you want. But for now, it's still in sideways there. So I am looking for still continuation. I am still looking for continuation. Now, let's talk about one currency. Like some guys, thank you. I have some followers from Latin America. Thank you so much. So they were asking me about the Mexican peso, right? Because I was reading some news about this currency. It's impressive, like what they are doing right now in this country. I don't know exactly very well, but the charts are very, very interesting. It's impressive, like how this coin is more powerful than the Japanese yen or other currencies, euro, right? Let me show you this. It's impressive. Like what? I don't know. Let me show you this. The monthly chart here for the Mexican peso, as you can see here, broke in weekly chart. Let me show you here the weekly chart first. Yes. What is this? Broke the MA55 here. Now is testing here the strongest support here. But any close below here, for example, you can imagine maybe a couple months here, this thing is gonna break down all the way down to maybe 14 in the long term, of course, right? So any close here, any breakdown below $18, you will see a massive sell-off to maybe 13. So my original target, someone asked me a long time ago, hey, what do you think about the Mexican peso? I said, yeah, I mean, after I saw here, right? This is a bull trap. And I said, it's to the downside. Yep. If we see the monthly chart right now, technically speaking, is still to the upside. Bad news for my friends in Latin America, right? So here, it's still, I cannot change the trend here. Why? Because I have to see the break first. As long as I don't see the breakdown, I have to see this currency breaking 18 pesos. If this currency manage and break 18 pesos, you will see the next target 13 pesos in the long term. Okay, I'm talking about years, my friend. Okay, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Please don't mix time frames, because now people are asking me about euro, Japanese yen, the yuan, and all that stuff, right? And sorry if I say sometimes like, oh yeah, this is like a Ponzi scheme, or this is like Shiba Inu, because actually the chart is like that. Sorry. Sorry. So the thing here is like the monthly chart here, as you can see here, we have a Bollinger Divergence forming here, volatility contracting here. So as long as this currency is holding here 18 pesos, the direction is like this, right? I will change my mind if we see a breakdown here, bounce here, and after that to zero. And it's going to be very impressive. Why? Because that means this currency has the opportunity to break like an infinite uptrend. You see, trading this as an investor is like, right now is the moment to buy, for example, right? If I will be like, I don't know, like I have a lot of dollars, and say, okay, let's buy right now this thing, because to the moon, right? To the moon, you see? Because every time when it's testing the MIB 100 in the monthly is to the upside. The thing here is like, if we see the higher time frames, let me show you here. Still the momentum actually better the range in the process here. I will start looking for maybe 17 as the lowest point. But yeah, if we see the break here, we will see maybe 13, 14 around there in the long term. It will be very interesting actually. Okay, so let me continue here with more things here. Okay, so let's talk about now. We have like 10 minutes left. I will tell you something about the stable coins. Okay, this is not about technical analysis. You can call me crazy right now, yeah, but this is just my humble opinion after almost 10 years of experience trading in Bitcoin on cryptocurrencies. First of all, you are new here. Maybe you have just 2, 3 years. Yeah, actually, you're new. You have to understand something. 90% all the guys, all the people here they are in the crypto space. They are here because they want to make money tomorrow. They are just gamblers. Yeah, they want to be rich. They want to buy Shiba Inu all in, and they want to put $100 there and make millions in 1 second, right? So, of course, there are some guys they do it, yes, but I can say maybe just is 1%, and the other 90% they are just getting wrecked. Now, after the crash of 2008, because I talked with my mentor, he was there. I was not there. I started trading in officially like 2013. He told me like, okay, the market crash, yes, and people always think like the market will just keep pumping forever and ever. That's why you have many TikTokers saying to you, if you buy this P500 or whatever, in the next 20 years you will be a millionaire, because they are thinking the market will just keep going up all the time. And that actually, you see that kind of things, actually just pay attention about this. Read Twitter, TikTok, and social media. They will sell you these kind of things always. That means, well, they don't have real experience in the market. The thing here is, when we talk about why Bitcoin born, well, please watch a documentary, why study what is blockchain. But one of the things is like Bitcoin is a decentralized asset, right? So that means government, they cannot control the asset of Bitcoin, right? So right now, what they are doing, they are just printing money like a toilet paper, right? And well, in the 70s, please fix me, right, if I am wrong, before the USD dollar, the dollar was backed by the gold and not anymore. Just as promises, right? It's backed by economy. Well, but if the economy goes wrong, what we have? Nothing. The thing here is like, when I learned this from my mentor, he said, money is just a paper, okay? Real assets is something you can touch, you can see, like something you have here, and also you cannot For example, gold is very, very like value reserve. Why? Because we don't have it, right? We will have less and less and less lands, right? Water, real estate, right? These kind of things. Something we have in the future, but the dollar itself and many currencies, they are just printing money, right? Okay, so if you are thinking in this way, like every year you have this, your money is going to be less, the value is going to be less. I mean, if you have $1,000, for example, in Japan, right? In 2020, the government gave us 100,000 yen. And after that, in 2023, what happened? The currency crashed 40%. Yeah. So what is this telling me? If I was making 100,000 yen, yeah, now it's 60,000 yen. I lost 40% of that value, right? But people, they have no idea what is money. They don't know how to use money, and they don't know this. It's okay. As long as I don't go outside of Japan, I will be fine. That's a very, very stupid way of thinking. Why? Because Japan, in this case, is importing 80% of food, 80% of gas. All the things we have here is just from other countries, right? So everything is more expensive, you see? So the thing here is like when I see the digital currencies, yeah, the digital currencies, what they are trying to say is like, okay, we are going to protect you. We are going to take care of you because, bad people, they want to, fraud, right? They want to steal your money. That's why we want to protect you. How? We have to track you, right? And they cannot do it with cash because, for example, right now you have cash, you can give money to anyone, right? And the government doesn't know. But imagine now you have a digital currency where they can see how much money you are sending to your mom, to your cousin, to your girlfriend, how much money you are paying on rent, where you buy Netflix or you buy whatever you want, or they can tell you, hey, you have the right just to buy maybe 1 kilogram of eggs per week. Even if you have the money, you cannot use it anymore because, well, we can control you. You see? We can control whatever you are doing, how much money you have. And you know what? Maybe you say something in social media is affecting us. Well, with just one button in my phone, I can block you, I can control you, and you will not be able to spend your money. You see? So the thing here is like, you ask me right now, is like the new system, what they are trying to do is controlling everything. People said, I love reading. Well, actually, one book said, one of the books said, is like people in the future, they will be happy. They will not own anything, but they will be happy. Why? Because everything they will just rent a car, rent this, but they will not be the owner of anything. You see? So that is the concept, that is the idea. That's why the digital currencies, they are coming here to save you, right? Or maybe to control you. Yeah, control us. That's why in my case, I am taking seriously this. And what is the biggest enemy of digital currencies? Well, the stable coins, right? So what they are doing, at least in my opinion, right, is like playing this game again and again. How? Okay, we are going to crash the market. We are gonna push everything to make like people feel like they are like fear, right? Fear, because they will accept us. They will accept all the policies we are gonna implement because we are gonna rescue. No, actually, no. The reality is they will fuck us up, right? They will just do something very bad to us in the future, right? But not now. The problem is like we cannot change the reality, and 90% of the people, they have no idea what is this. So that's why if you are here, at least in my case, right? Because maybe we are just maybe 1% or 2%, we know these kind of things. I am protecting myself. How? Well, first of all, here, let me show you here. We have the USD dollar, right? This is the oldest and the first stable coin in the crypto space. Let me tell you something. In my humble opinion, if we see, first of all, you cannot trust in a stable coin, right? When you see this kind of things, these kind of things. When you see this kind of spikes, 1.02, 1.03, 1.05, whatever, you cannot trust 100%. Why? Because it's supposed to be like it's 1 to 1, right? $1, 1 USD dollar, right? It cannot change. But as you can see here, it's changing, right? Also, we have the UST and these kind of things, right? So the thing here is like, if they really want to affect, they cannot control Bitcoin because, you know, it's in a blockchain, decentralized, and these kind of things, right? But they can control people. And how they can control people? If we know the majority of the people, they are here in this market because they want to become millionaires tomorrow, not because they believe in the technology, they will start trying to regulate and saying, for example, you can have just maybe $3,000 in cash, these kind of things. Okay, so I would suggest, like, in the moment when you see the USDT food and these kind of things, first of all, don't panic, because I saw it many times in the past. But it's gonna be a big warning. Like, in the future, the governments, especially one in America, right? And you know, these people, they think they can control everything. Sorry, I know maybe some of you are from there. They will try to control everything because they realize finally Bitcoin and blockchain, actually they cannot do anything, right? They cannot do anything. There is no, at least in my opinion, there is no country like actually can control the blockchain of Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do in my case is, if I cannot cash out in the banks, for example, or these kind of things, I will just buy Bitcoin. That's it. It's the only thing I will do. Yeah, I will not buy altcoins. I will not. The only asset I will buy is Bitcoin. And that's it. That's it. It's the only thing I will do. It's not. This is not a recommendation. Of course not. It's something I'm going to do to protect myself. Why I'm looking for Bitcoin is very simple. Is because, first of all, for me, is the only one altcoin, and maybe Monero, yeah, like actually is truly decentralized. Okay. Think about this. Solana, Cardano, all of them, as long as you know, as long as they have a face, you know, right, the name of the creator, they can be controlled. Yeah. Ethereum, for example, proof of work was amazing. Proof of stake is the gate to control all the blockchain in that ecosystem. That's why, no thank you, not with me. Binance, I don't use it anymore because of that. Also, the stablecoin of Binance, no thank you, not with me. And that's why I am trying to move from centralized exchanges. I am using them, yes, because I have to trade, right? But as I said before, what I'm doing right now is this, and it's coming. I think maybe not this year, maybe in 2, 3, 4 years. So, well, let's see. In my case, I really believe, it's the only thing I can tell you, because I don't follow fundamentals. It's the only thing I really believe on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, because it's decentralized, because it cannot be controlled, I think in the long term it's gonna be very good. So, of course, I cannot mix my feelings. I cannot buy just Bitcoin because I believe on Bitcoin. I have to follow my seasonal trading. Every time when I see a buy signal here, or in the monthly basis, for example, right now here, right, we have a potential buy signal forming right now for Bitcoin. So I cannot ignore this buy signal forming right now here. Yeah, we have the confirmation this month. So technically speaking, if we see a pullback here, yeah, something like this, or maybe this one, is gonna be a buy for me. Okay. So just I wanted to share my opinion about this, because some people, actually no, many people, they are so scared about the stable coins, all the stuff, and it's coming. It's something that we cannot avoid. I think we will see this like controlling and food, this kind of things, all the stable coins. But in my case, I will just buy Bitcoin to protect myself. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. In the short term, for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin in the short term, let me show you here. It's still to the upside. It's still to the upside. It's still to the upside. It's like this. It's still like this. Why? Because we have a 1-day chart still to the upside. So I am looking for maybe around between $27,000, $28,000. That's it. Okay. Now the thing here is, like, if this invalidation, any close below $22,000, you will see Bitcoin actually lower. I mean, not 20K. It is going to be less and less. Actually, the price is going to be less. The crash will be significant. The thing here is, like, you ask me right now, hey, should I buy? Well, it's up to you. You can buy if you want, but not me. In my case, I am looking for one of the strongest setups I have right now in my system is the Vertex Divergence here in 3 strikes of Vertex Divergence, and also even 55 is testing here. So I am waiting for that. Okay. Okay, guys. So about my live streams, it's 3 times per week, 11 a.m. in Japanese time. Sorry, I cannot be like every day like before, but you know I have things to do, and also I am very busy building this platform where my dream. Like for example, I connect my BitGet account, my Binance account, my Bybit account, and I have a tool where this tool is very realistic and is telling me how good or how bad I am as a trader. Yeah, because using the metrics of the exchanges, they will show you just the P&L, profits, and some stupid stuff, and that's it. They will not tell you anything about your performance because they don't want you to know actually you are a bad trader. The thing here is like I am building a product like actually you will see how good or how bad you are as a trader and also how to improve. Mm-hmm. So that's why I decided to like not to be in the live stream every day, just 3 times per week. By the way, actually, all the guys who are in my Discord and Patreon, all of you guys, actually the application will be free, but also some special features. For example, one of the most important features actually is a very hard task is like combining all your accounts, Binance, Bybit, BitGet, BingX, all of them together in using one dashboard and show you all your profits, all your losses, everything together with just one click. So that is a very hard task. I am working on it right now. Okay, guys. So every day, 3 times per week, 11 a.m. And also you can find me in my Discord and Patreon. Okay, guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next live stream.